Let's talk about more good healing, self healing, and also healing and working as a professional healer practices. And one of these is called centering. Now, when I look at an uncentered person's aura, it's as though their aura is off to one side and maybe even up off their body and off to one side so that they're ungrounded, a concept that we discussed a little earlier. So, being centered is vital to effective healing and also to effective relating with other people. So, a person who's uncentered thinks rather than feels. Their mental body overpowers their emotional, or they may be feeling rather than thinking, so their emotions overpower their mind. So, their head and heart are not working together as one unit. And this centering process helps to correct that. An uncentered person is driven by compulsions and they are stuck in some genetic matrix issues. I like to say that sometimes they're so heavenly minded they're no earthly good. So this person can become chaotic in their behaviors. So, a way to overcome being off centered and out of your present moment is to pay attention to present time sensations. So, just notice right now what you feel like. How's your body temperature? How's your breathing? How's your comfort level within your body? And now take a moment and look around you and notice something in your environment that you love the color of. And take a deep breath as though you were breathing that color in. So we're going to pay attention to five senses. Here we're looking and we're feeling ourselves breathe. And pay attention to what you smell around you in the room that you're in. Perhaps it's your perfume, perhaps it's some lovely flowers, or it may even be an unpleasant smell, but it's a sensation at this moment. Okay? And what do you hear? Maybe it's the sound of a train or airplanes or traffic. Maybe it's the quiet ticking of a clock, birds calling. Notice what you hear at this moment. Good. And what do you taste at this moment? Take a little swallow and see what taste is in your mouth. Good. So we've listened to what we hear, what we see, what we smell, what we taste. Feel yourself on what you're sitting or standing. Feel whether it's comfortable, soft, or hard, connecting back in with your feelings and your body. Good. And then just notice again how you feel right now. Do you feel a little more present and in your own space? A little more aware? Great. Thank you for this participating in this exercise and centering. So today we're doing good preparations for being present, whether you're an energy worker or just a person, everyday person who wants to have a better life. And I'm going to share with you a technique I call the 3 C's. It's because it's about getting yourself, the subconscious, conscious, and superconscious, back together inside your body. Do you ever feel like you're out to lunch, uncentered, disconnected? Well, some level of your consciousness is probably not present. So, this exercise is quite simple. It's a little tool of free association. The only trick to it is I want you to think of an object or a thing when I ask you to free associate, not a concept, an object or a thing. And I'll give an example with myself. So we're going to play a word game, word association game, and the first word is subconscious. What is an object or an item that you think of? For me, it's a lamp. It doesn't matter what your object or item is, it's coming out of your mind. So for me, it was a lamp, and I'm imagining that I'm breathing that lamp into my body, that image, and lodging it somewhere. In this case, it goes into my chest. Where does your object or item go? Great. Pull it into your body, embody it with your imagination, with your breath, maybe even touching that part of your body where it goes. Okay, next one of the 3 C's, your conscious mind. What's an object or an item that comes to mind when you think about that? Now, for me today, it's something I haven't imagined before. It's a bookend I have that's a beautiful owl made out of soapstone. So my conscious mind, I think of this soapstone owl, and I breathe it in. And in this case, I imagine that it goes into my head. Where does your object or item go? And breathe it in and place it wherever it goes on your body. Doesn't matter where, it's your object or item. It's your association. Great. And the last word association game is superconscious. Think of an object or item, swallow it in, and place it where it needs to go in your body. In this case, I'm thinking of a beautiful object I have that's a gold-plated rose, and it seems to go here into my lower belly and my abdomen. So I'm going to breathe it in and place my lower body, abdomen, my hands there. Now take a moment and notice, now that we've done this word association game and you've breathed in your conscious, subconscious, superconscious back to your body, how do you feel? Do you feel a little more present? Maybe your eyesight's a little better or your hearing's a little sharper? And this word association game, the 3 C's, is simply to help you be more present, more grounded, more centered. Have a great day. Thank you. Good. Centering, we did 3 C's. Okay. All right. Let's stop this thing.